This is my theory. Um, One of the reasons, or some of the reasons, the trucking companies might be short of people to drive the trucks. My own personal experience in it. Um, what do I want to say? I don't want to say this. I guess I'll just dive right in. Um, okay, it's supposed to, you go to the school and stuff. These trucking companies, some of them will pay for you for your training in one or two ways. Either you pick a school that has, like, trucking companies willing to hire. If your record is clean, like no felonies, no misdemeanors, a good driving record and stuff, then you in there. If you could come up with the money, you have to come up with the money. If you go into the school, most likely the trucking companies will reimburse you once you complete your training and stuff and get your CDL. If you start with a school and happen to find a trucking company that provides training, the trucking company will not train you. They will tell you to finish with the school. I don't know what that's about, but I know that one trucking company, I do believe it was U.S. Express, which is like one of the top ones, offered me training in Missouri, Kentucky, or Illinois. I think it was one of those three I had to pick from. They told me that, because I stay in Miami, Florida, they told me that I could go through their training, they'll pay for it and stuff, but that's contingent upon me getting a job. Here's the catch. By the time my training would be over with, there's a possibility that they might not be hiring in my area for an over-the-road position, which means that I will have my Class A license at the end, but I might not have a job, which means that they won't pay for the training, which means I will not have a job. I'll be in another city with no job and a balance that's old. It's crazy. Trucking, the training and stuff usually take maybe like a month or so, 3 weeks or whatever. Mine's just taking about a year because I haven't had the money. It was hard getting the money for the class. The school offers packages and stuff for the trainer. You could go through the part where you apply for a loan and then get reimbursed once hired, once you complete the course and stuff, or you could pay out of pocket. At the U.S. Express told me that they would hire me and stuff and train me and stuff, but then told me that they might not hire me. And because what should have took like a month or so to complete took like, I don't know, 6 months. I was like totally frustrated, and I have like a whole bunch of other stuff going on, so got myself into a little bit of trouble. Got real frustrated, threw a brick at a bus, which is a felony. I'm about to be done with my training. I take my final test. I failed the test I don't know how many times. First, when I went for my permit, I failed that test. I had to pay like maybe $30 because the test is like in 3 parts or whatever, and I kept failing. So I got past that. And then I took my pre-trip inspection, failed it like 4 times. I had to pay $100 each time I retake the test. I finally passed that. Now I'm doing my skills test, which would be offset, straight back, and parallel parking. My particular test is parallel parking on the blind side or the passenger side. So I failed the parallel parking part, and I hit a few cones on the offset. So I think it's good. I have a good chance of passing. But do you think that I'm gonna get a job just like that? Probably not. Make it real complicated and stuff. There are trucking companies that go case by case for the felonies and stuff. Some of these have rejected me already because of where I live. Here's the thing. I actually don't live anywhere. I mean, I'm a resident of Florida, but there's no roof over my head. I'm homeless. So over the road was like a good idea because I could live in a truck if I'm out 3 weeks at a time and then home for 3 days. You know, I figure that's my way out of becoming homeless or whatever. But they got so many stupid ass rules, you know, they make it very difficult. What's gonna happen? I get my license and stuff. I think there's like several companies that go case by case. Most companies have a blanket policy. The blanket policy is actually discriminatory if you ask me. If you go by the I think it's the EOC. So EOC won't do anything to a company that's supposed to be hiring you and stuff. If you already work for them and they discriminate against you, then they'll step in and do something. So I'm kind of screwed. There's companies that'll hire you for truck driving if you have a felony after 10 years. There's some that'll hire you after 7 years. There's some that'll hire you after 2 years. And then there's some that'll hire you case by case. Here's the thing with my felony. Once the balance is paid, they're going to drop the charges. I've explained this to the trucking companies and stuff, but they still not going to hire me. I mean, I'm still being rejected left and right. I've been instructed, I'm doing research online to like look on Craigslist for places that's like up north and stuff because they really need truck drivers. I know that the top places that hire truck drivers or where truck drivers will do really good at would be California, which is where I'm trying to go. Illinois, which is where I'm from. I'm not trying to go back there. It's fucking freezing. And I think Delaware. I contact these trucking companies and stuff. They over the road jobs. Like Snyder hires felons and stuff. And I contact them. They haven't gotten back to me. What else? What else is it? Why is it so difficult? I don't understand. I don't know. It's been very hard. It's been a year of me trying to get a job trucking and being rejected. It's been a year. It's been a year. It's been a year.